So, Chelsea won, Manchester United won. To me, the moral of the story, it's really hard to win a game when one team comes to play to win and another team comes to not lose. It was so frustrating, that match. It was really frustrating. And there's some stats that I'd like to just talk about for a little bit. 15 corners for Chelsea, 2 for United, one of which was an offside in the last minute, pretty much. 24 shots for Chelsea, 3 for United. 2 of those United shots were on target, and those were Sancho's goal and Fred's really, really stupid attempt at a chip. And how'd they get those chances? From Chelsea mistakes. And also, Chelsea had 37 crosses without an aerial threat in the box at all. So, yeah, interesting. I think overall, it's happened many times. It's disappointing, but it wasn't surprising that Chelsea didn't score in the first half. We usually are very patient and score more in the second half. I'm not sure about stats. That's just how I perceive it, and that's how I feel. But the first half was, well, first of all, the first 2 minutes United had a nice press, and then they lost it after 2 minutes, and then went, oh wait, we're not trying to win this match, we're just trying to not lose. So then they just sat back for the entire game afterwards. But I think it was really annoying because, to me, the 3 best players for Chelsea was Loftus-Cheek, Mount, and Pulisic. Honestly, those were our 3 best players. And the first half, first of all, Loftus-Cheek, his first involvement in the game was losing the ball. So it wasn't like, I know you aren't going to get it straight away, he's going to run. It took him time to grow into the game. But our first half game plan was, as usually is, but it's just pass it out wide, and then go to the other side, and then the other side, and the other side. There was never an intent there was never an attempt to go through the middle or just to drive and run. That's why I really love Hudson-Odoi, because he was in the first half, he was the only Chelsea player attempting to take on players. He'd get the ball at his feet and he'd run head on at Wan-Bissaka, and Wan-Bissaka was running away looking scared. I had to get a dig in. There wasn't, no one thought, hey, let's play it to one of the best players on the ball who can drive with the ball, Loftus-Cheek through the middle. It's no, let's just go wide, pass it to him, but he's using his attempt to get to Alonso or Reece James. Is frustrating. And what's more frustrating is, as I said, Mount and Pulisic, when they came on, had an immediate, effective effect. So, they had a very positive and forward-thinking effect. They came on in the 78th minute, and Lukaku came in on the 82nd minute. Why were those subs not done a lot earlier? And to me, another one that I don't understand, why Ziyech was left on. Ziyech played horribly today. He didn't play well. And his pressing, I don't want to be that fan that just shits on everyone when things are not going good, but his pressing, he looks like a headless chicken. He's running around, his arms are flailing around. I rate it that he's pressing like that, but yeah, I don't know. But he should have been taken off in the 60th minute or something, or the 50th as soon as we went behind. Tuchel loves to keep his team going as long as possible and then making subs at the last seconds. Those subs create a positive impact on the game, but there was 10 minutes of them to do anything. 10 minutes of them to do anything. You can't really expect them to have enough of an impact in the last 10 minutes of the game, where regardless, ball's barely even like on the ground. It was just corner after corner or just cross. There wasn't real big chances for them to do what they do, and yet they still did that and stood out above the rest of the Chelsea players. So it's frustrating because I really want those subs to happen a lot sooner, because then they could have had a better impact. In terms of the obvious mistakes, though, I do say mistakes because there were two massive ones. There was Jorginho's, and then there was Mendy's at the end. Here's the thing: Jorginho played well today. He played very well. His passing was really good. He scored our penalty. He fucked up. He definitely fucked up with that attempted control from there, but like, it's annoying, but it's not like I'm gonna send him death threats or whatever. He played well. He made one mistake. It was a shit mistake, but he played well. For Mendy, it's less like, oh, it's okay, you played well, because he didn't have anything to do, because Manchester United are fucking horrible. They didn't try to win, and I'll get back to that point in a minute, but I don't know what that pass was really bad. He made another, what was it? Oh no, he tried to play it to Rudiger and just went straight out. But yeah, when he doesn't have a lot to do, that's what, like, you're gonna pick those moments out. He's very lucky that it came to Fred, who tried to chip him when he was, like, one step away from his line. I don't know, that was dumb of him. But yeah, more United slander to happen. McTominay and Bruno Fernandes. Oh, yeah, I'll go on to this point first. McTominay and Bruno Fernandes are so fucking whiny. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. They'll do a clear foul, and then they'll just get up in the referee's face and go like, "Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" Like, and then also McTominay, classic thing of, oh, he hits them. I've been watching MMA recently. He fouls them, then picks up the ball, is insulted them like, oh, diving, picks up the ball and just runs away and then chucks it away on a yellow card. And what does the referee do? Nothing. First of all, he never should have gotten the first yellow card he never should have gotten the yellow card in the first place. But I mean, a lot of other players will do that exact same thing of they commit a foul, there's a chance for the other team to play on, they pick up the ball, run away with it, and then throw the ball away. I've seen that given a card so many times, and nothing was said at all from it. It was like, I'm not saying he should have been sent off or whatever, but I mean, a talking to, something, a final warning, but no, just let's McTominay and Bruno get to whine away. Speaking of Bruno, and to my overarching point on this game, Chelsea were the only team trying to win that game. United did not. Their only objective that Carrick set them up for is, don't lose this game. They didn't have a striker for starters. Bruno Fernandes was their striker, and it came to points where I remember there was one time, I think it was like Rashford on the left wing or something, when they'd gone from a corner or something, and he whipped it across, and the acting centre forward of Bruno Fernandes was standing on the edge of the box. Like, what are you on about? And it wasn't like, oh, he was just arriving. He'd literally gone forward and peeled back and was waiting on the edge of the box with a cross coming in. It was really annoying. And then I think the possession in the first half especially I don't know what it was exactly, but it would have been like near 80% or something because they didn't do anything. What really solidified it and made me dislike United that much more, in the 4th minute or whatever, there's like a minute or two of stoppage time left, it's drawing 1-1, where this is the time you go for broke. You bang, you spray balls up. You're trying to, you're trying to get that goal. Where do United go? Not once, not twice, but 3 times. The goal's there. Oh, they'll head into the corner. At 1-1, the game's all to play for. They run to the corner and keep it in the corner. Like, it wasn't as, like, the fucking blatant when your team's up and you're standing there and you're gunning. But they didn't really make an attempt to put in a cross or whatever. They ran and was trying to beat players and went to the corner and kept it there. And kept it there. It was so frustrating. So frustrating. Yeah. But yeah, if anyone still calls United an elite club after that, you're wrong. They're not. A team that's of Manchester United's pedigree, all this, they should be going out every single night to win a football match. They didn't. This is what happens. This is what you would expect, like, Norwich to do or something. They go out to the top of the against the top of the table and they go, okay, let's try and get a point here. Let's not lose this game. Not the elite Manchester United. Come on. Frustrating when one team wants to play and the other one wants to not lose. Yay.